Peace, people. Welcome to NYP. Got the illustrious panel with me, hip hop panel. We got Cliff, we got Shawnee, we got Trev in the building. Let's tonight, my people. How to set the mood right.
One night.
Even the young become demons. Where I'm from, shit is unyielding.
Dead Prez for y'all.
Something like 300 million gun building, black rats trapped in one building with low ceiling and no feelings, cutthroat villains, dope dealers, and glossy eyes.
No, I'm saying after that you gotta play Clip. You gotta play something after this Clip.
Okay, I'll reload it. Glass pipe from gun blast.
I don't even know what I'm playing.
Gotta play something, Clip. Whatever you pull out the chamber, I know gonna be fire.
You stay stuck in capsules, shocking, and crackers got homes like castles. I figure the only way this nigga got to go is wild, plotting this for liberation. Stocking cap stash, a nigga need food. You got to have food for your health and clothes. Here to keep a steam for yourself, son, shelter.
Peace.
That's a good mood setter. That's a good mood setter. I like that. That's a good mood setter.
Straight up, yo.
Tell you something. If it wasn't people like us, the real hip hop really wouldn't be played how it's supposed to be played.
Nah.
Tell him, Trav. Talk about it.
Really wouldn't. Cause Dead Prez, I like Dead Prez. They had that one little commercial hit that they did a video for that really wasn't commercial, but it made, you know what I mean? Oh man, I miss those days where you had Dead Prez, X Clan, PE, Tribe, Native. It was a different era.
Soul.
Give my man a soapbox and a box of tissues, yo. Preaching the crowd, baby. I miss it too, yo.
Well, my team is working on Dead Prez new album. So.
Oh, word? Oh, that's a piece to the chat.
Come on, Clip.
Yeah, come on, Clip. What kind of fire they got cooking up, man?
You just know he got some shit coming. That's all I'm gonna say.
I've been waiting for Dead Prez album for like 10 years.
He can't talk about it. Come on, man.
Just know it's some shit coming.
That's right. Yo, well, first and foremost,
if you're a real hip hop head, are you a conscious dude, kind of like a conscious thinker?
Yeah.
Shit coming.
Peace to the chat. Don't forget to comment, share, like, subscribe. And tonight is the infamous night of all night for the country, as we know, the election.
Yeah.
What are y'all views, man? How y'all feeling right now, man?
I'm watching it as we're on, so
right.
She got some states right. 50, like, oh man.
Don't you hate when people do this?
I hate.
I voted.
Hey, flex your American citizenship, bro. Ain't no wrong with that. Flex that thing, man.
I'm at the poll. They're like, what district you go? I'm telling my district, get my license or whatever, blah, 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 get to the spot. Little Asian lady, she cool. She was real nice. You could tell where I'm at, it's kind of like, it ain't really too mixed. So, little Asian lady was cool, but the polls was like kind of full to cast your vote, the ballot box and all that. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So it was another district's poll in the area. So the lady was like, yo, you could go over there, but let me see if you can go over there. So a white lady looks at me, gives me the wild ice grin, like, no, I don't want nobody coming to my poll over here. I'm just looking at her like,
whoa.
Okay. Don't worry about it. Like, I'm not even
nasty work.
Like, okay, ma'am, don't worry about it. You got it. I don't even care. Your racist energy don't bother me. Like, that's something that you got to deal with on your own. I could care less.
Right.
30 seconds anyway. Boop, 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 boop. I'm out of here. Like, I don't even care. Like,
it's nasty though. That's nasty work though, yo.
See, I'm in Jersey, so it don't even matter. You're not going to win anyway in Jersey, so it don't even matter.
Exactly.
Oh, nah, that's true.
It's all blue. New York and Jersey's not turning red at all.
Yeah, so it's like you getting mad over nothing. Like,
Did you see that issue? That warning issue from the DA in Philly? Say F around and find out. Did you guys see that?
That was crazy. My wife sent me that. She ain't know he was gonna say that.
Yo, bro. Wow. I was telling him
what?
He said F around and find out if anybody want to play militia on this night.
Who said that?
The DA from Philadelphia. I forgot his name, but he was like, F around and find out.
People, you know what it is? The blue states is tired of this racist shit. Like, enough is enough. Like, yo, listen. That one smoke, we gonna bring it to y'all. Like enough.
Definitely, man.
Y'all let Trump put this battery in your back to get murdered. Y'all better chill out. Like,
I'll be telling people, man, you invest so much into these people, they're not with you when you're outside 24/7.
yeah.
Something it could get crazy. Don't let the rhetoric or whatever get to your head.
All
and I'm gonna keep it so real. Not the pardon me clip. I'm not a Democrat, Republican, pro nothing. I just listen, because I just don't want to see my people get led to a burning house, man. They get you wild up for the votes. And
I treat this like business. I treat it like business. I don't treat it like, oh, I like this person. Or no, actually, what policies do you have that I think would better favor my people? None of this, all this other shit. I'm not with all that. Just
I don't care if she. None of that nonsense.
Yeah, I don't care about none of that.
85.
But before we get started, for real, I want to say what up to y'all, and I also want to say rest in peace to the greatest ever, Quincy Jones.
Quincy Jones, rest in peace.
While we on the rest in peace too, his Prince's sister died today, and I'm a big. So
rest in peace, the Prince sister.
So I know state is still in limbo because now she was probably holding it down, trying to figure out what's what with all his money and all his benefits. So hopefully they figured all that out prior to her death.
Hopefully he got some cousins or something.
Definitely, man. His estate is up for grabs.
The
and
lawyers, so either the lawyers gonna take over that estate and become new industry people. You know how that go.
Yeah, and and shout out to you guys too for today, man.
Somebody's daughter, sister got to have a child or somebody. Like somebody in your family got to have control of this. Be like something.
Nah, man, they're gonna AI him. I'm telling you, they're gonna do holograms with him.
Yeah, it's like another album come out. Bro. He definitely gonna have another album out in 3 days.
Damn.
Hey, Trev is mad funny on the low. He just be talking
in 3 days.
Just be saying the most funniest.
Yeah. Prince, my daughter's getting into Michael Jackson. I didn't introduce her to Prince yet. I'm a big Prince fan. Like you don't even know. Like that's
my son's name is Prince.
That's peace.
That's how deep it goes for me. Like, don't get it twisted. Like
that's peace, man.
Wow.
They iconic forever, man. Real artists, man. They had an impact.
They was artists. They was musicians. All of that.
He the only dude that could walk around in a spot full of thugs with high heels on the back. Every chick.
Word. Had his ass out and all that.
Yes.
Nobody.
Pause. Yo.
I didn't see the
came out for that's for the ladies. That's for the ladies.
You went for the kill with that one, Trev.
He was in the 90s with this. Like this was like 9'3", 9'4" with the purple suit with the ass out.
That was wild, bro.
But the music was crazy. The music was fire. Like, you can't.
It was, and he was a ladies' man. Like, the women loved him.
And he had Apollonia, yo. You bugging?
Yeah, Apollonia, and he had vanity. Like what we doing?
Hey, but not for nothing though. It was a lot of like guys that was kind of on that borderline. You know what I'm saying? Throughout all music, like R&B,
cameo,
rock and roll. Yeah, but rock and roll too. Like maybe even mostly. You know what I'm saying? And so, but you know what though? I was thinking about it. Right? I actually talked to my wife about it not too long ago, maybe about 2 or 3 days ago. And a lot of them album covers from back in the days is a little spicy.
A little sassy, right?
Wild spicy.
They were like this, right? When album cover like this.
All the albums was before the hardcore hip hop era came, so we gotta understand they was doing whatever they thought women would love. I'm about to be on my shirt off, looking crazy, like for the ladies,
for the ladies, for the
poses be like this and shit.
No chest naked.
It was. I see the dude dressed like He-Man in jail. I can't remember what the group was. But son had the whole leather straps with the metal circle in the middle of everything attached to and all of that,
Oh,
sitting in the
God.
prison.
Nah, it
Like
was probably
this.
Looking like a dominatrix, right? I'm like, yo, hold up, bro. Like, you remember Team Demolition?
yeah.
And that's how they were looking on the album covers, right?
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah. Yo, the
I
crazy part
guess you
about it
know what I'm
too.
saying. At least he was extra. I guess he was extra fly with it though. Like he was, you know what I'm saying. I'm not
The
a heels
blouse
man myself, but
with the blouse.
you know what I'm
Blues had
saying?
Blues had the blouse with
He
the
had the
ruffles.
blouse with the pearls.
Oh God, yo.
Hey yo, Westside be rapping about pearls now. Westside be rapping about bougie
Yo, all
pearls
of them
and
be
all
rapping
that.
about pearls. They be run. It was the most thugged out. Now they overdoing it. Like,
Hey yo,
that
What
money
is
changed y'all. That money really changed y'all, fam.
hey
Like,
yo, nothing like wearing diamond pearls on them. Doop
But-
doop doop
Boom,
doop
boom,
doop.
boom, 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 boom.
but yo, let's get it
Yeah,
started.
let's talk about on the real. Let's talk what happened to brother BuckShot BDI.
all right. So, well, I
Well,
will.
hold on. Well, Clip was getting to Quincy.
Oh yeah.
Right, Clip?
He was getting the clip. Yeah, forgive
Quincy
us, man.
Jones
We're just
passed
bugging
away.
out. Yeah,
Quincy Jones, the greatest of the greatest, passed away at 91 years of age. If you don't know his catalog, I suggest you go look at it because
yes,
man was here before Motown. You know what I'm saying? The man was here and he was popping since he was like 16.
that's a fact, man.
Over 70 years in this music business. It don't get no bigger than that. You birthed so many careers in hip hop just off of your original music that you did in the 50s.
Yeah, it's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Not
Like
to mention signing AZ to Motown. I thought that was pretty cool. I always thought AZ being signed to Motown was one of the coolest things. It just got that vibe because it ain't been too many MCs. Yeah, ayo, Pad. I'm very, very sad about how this Nick thing is turning out, Pad. I'm very sad about that. But yeah. Go ahead, Click, because that
you know
Nick
what I mean?
frustration just pissed me off.
From the 50s to working with Frank Sinatra to scoring a whole lot of music for Frank Sinatra. Basically gave him basically extended his career that they don't ever want to give Quincy this credit for, but if you know the history, you know Italians love this guy, Frank Sinatra, but it was a black man behind him the whole time.
Yo,
I didn't know that.
Straight up hits, man.
Did y'all watch the Quincy doc about what was that?
On Netflix? Quincy Netflix, insane.
That's comedy in itself. Lionel Richie and Michael Jackson writing that song and the animals coming out to play in Michael's house. I'm watching that again just for Quincy.
I gotta check that out, man.
You got
to.
From Michael working with Quincy. I mean, from Michael Jackson working with Quincy.
Yeah.
From Quincy basically giving us he's the one that gave us the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
That's a fact.
Not Will Smith.
Nah.
Quincy's behind.
Quincy's idea, yeah, it was him.
Yeah, man. And that saved Will Smith's life too at the end of the day. That gave him financial freedom.
Yeah.
Exactly.
A couple of years with Quincy gave him financial freedom. That's something to talk about.
Exactly. So we got
the Vibe magazine.
Vibe magazine is behind. Is Quincy's production.
I ain't know. I forgot about that.
That man was a musician on every level. He wasn't just a score musician. He was a musician, a producer. He got the right engineers. He got the right musicians for records. That man was. You got to remember, he came up under Ray Charles in them.
Right.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Quincy's legacy is unmatched when you really think about it. I worked with Ray Charles as a kid, and all of these great legends from this era to having my own era, then having the greatest selling black music album of all time.
What? Yeah. What? Thriller, right?
Yeah. Come on, B. Thriller.
Thriller is what you said. Thriller is the most popular album with the most popular song from the most popular artist. That is wow.
He produced the whole album. You produced the whole album.
Yeah.
How
about Off the Wall? Was he on Off the Wall working on that too?
He was. He was on Off the Wall too.
Yeah.
Now, correct.
And he was on Bad. He did. Quincy did all 3 of those.
Correct me wrong, but when Thriller was out, Thriller wasn't supposed to be like the single. It was it was supposed to be another song that was supposed to be the single, but when they heard Thriller, it just took off, and then they had to go and he made the movie and the video. He just went crazy with the video. But it was.
I think Billie Jean.
I watched Thriller the other day.
Yeah, Billie Jean, because I heard he didn't like it at first. Right. But Billie Jean.
What he ain't like at first?
I think it was too plain that they thought. But
Mike
did,
Mike didn't like the rings, the strings on the beginning of
Thriller. I mean Billie Jean.
No, not Billie Jean. The strings on. What's the string?
Oh.
I'm catching a brain freeze. Stop getting enough. Yeah. Mike didn't want that. Mike didn't want those strings in the beginning. And Quincy was like, shut up. Quincy was like, you're bugging.
Yo,
Mike, you might be the man, but you're bugging right now. We keeping that.
Yo, but can you imagine being in the studio with Quincy and you telling him like, nah, fam, that's not it. And he telling you, without telling you to shut up, but no.
Oh no!
He did just tell him shut up.
You gotta remember, them dudes from that era, they from them black men from that era, quick to tell you
straight up. They will.
Shut up. We don't hear all that. I've been doing this before you was even born, Mike. Shut up.
Yeah.
Right. We
definitely.
Yo, and it's so wild too. I was in Detroit and seen a little. Yo,
the
that's
house
a
is mad
real small house, show.
What in Gary, Indiana?
Put it on the night.
No,
in
Detroit,
the
Motown house. The Motown
house is
mad small.
Hissville.
It's like a project apartment.
It's a project apartment with a roof.
Yo.
I swear to God.
Yo, it's that small. It's really small.
For real, it's that small. It's really small. It's like from all the history that comes out of it. When you think about it, it plays into your imagination. You start thinking it's this big, gigantic place that people couldn't wait. Now it was this very little place that people couldn't even fit into. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Smack dead in the middle of the hood.
Yes, it was
in the hood.
It still is. It still is. They doing like renovation work around it.
The thing about the Motown, what make Motown Records so crazy is that studio was the office. It was the office, the studio, and the what's it called? The press room and all that too.
All in there. That's smart.
They literally, because they was black. I remember we ain't have a lot at that time. People got to also remember this. Black people ain't have all this money at the time like that.
Nope.
Right? They literally had to do everything in that house, and it was smack dead. And 90% of the artists we all heard that was legendary was all from the hood. It was hip hop for that era.
Yeah, it was. Man.
That's crazy.
All of that.
Smoking rock. Oh, yo. Taking your time.
Hey, yo, so what happened, yo? Like, it's so crazy because it's like talent at that time was just so abundant. It's just running everywhere. Like,
a lot of them came from church.
It's still around. The problem is that we don't cultivate it in our communities no more. We wait for the internet to get. We wait for, you know what I'm saying? Like, wait for the internet to get. Wait for these labels to jump on board. No, we got to start taking control of the last people to do it. In all reality, was like Cash Money, Young Money, maybe TDE.
No Limit,
like taking people from the neighborhood and making it happen.
But you got
Cash Money and No Limit.
No Limit,
definitely. Jesus.
In the South, they don't have no other choice but to make it and go in their neighborhood and grab who they need to grab. And New York is different. Up north, we could take a train and go
record label
and stand there and become discovered. We could go to Hot 97 and Power 105. That's not a problem. They can probably go to the radio station, but they can't go to no record label. And that's
but the beauty is, they could go to the block and sell drugs and put that money together and form a record label. Like it's things that the thing is, the reason why I respect Motown as the greatest music label is because they wasn't no major label.
No, not at all.
They wasn't a major label. They was literally like the first
that's a good point.
They was literally an independent black label.
That's a
that took
really
control
good
over the
point.
airwaves.
They did.
Good
Who
observation.
was it?
They focused. It was Smokey Robinson, Berry Gordy, and they literally sat and focused. They hired staff. They did all of this out of this small little house, and whatever records they cut in the basement, whatever records they cut in that little basement or whatever, they had meetings on what record is getting put out. People had to sit down and write. This is what we putting out. This is what we ain't putting out. If I had to spend my last money, would I spend my last dollar on this right here? What I do is they was making sure that the records they was putting out was quality and was hitting. And
they
didn't even have the best equipment at that time. They just was making dope music, and it became a sound for that era. And all the other regions wanted to have that Motown sound, but Motown was like, we want a better sound than this. We don't even really want this sound. We want a whole nother. This is poor man's sound for us. But we gonna make
that's
it work
what I'm
with
talking about, though. They still sound so wonderful.
It was
like
raw.
Even with listen, when the raw sound that good in comparison to today with all of the doodads and gadgets and doohickeys that studios combined with, like that's really crazy. That's a real like deplete in talent. Like that's just ridiculous, yo.
It sounds like Wu-Tang story. They was just raw.
It's literally the Wu-Tang story, except that Berry Gordy already writing.
Berry
Gordy ran Motown like Ford. He ran it like a car factory.
But he worked at a car factory prior to Motown.
He worked at a car factory. That's where he got the
mechanics, the mental,
like a car factory. Yo, we got to get the product out. We're gonna do this. We're gonna go through. It's gonna go through it's gonna go through the maintenance check. We're gonna do this, and then we put it out.
That's dope, man.
And they made their connects through Black radio. They had to go through Black radio first to get it, because it had to come through our community first before the whites would even fuck with it. Because remember back then, it was called race music.
Yeah.
But see, you got to understand, like we spoke about this last week regarding the crabs in the barrel thing. And I was saying, like, the crabs in the barrel now, the crabs that make it out only grab the crabs that's making money. Back then, if
that's
somebody that was talented, like if you on the road and you in Idaho and you in Kentucky, you hear somebody singing on it, especially when it was the Chitlin circuit, you heard somebody singing outside the club where they knew everybody was going to be, and they putting you on. Oh, you can sing? Yo, get on the bus.
Definitely.
It ain't no, I'm coming back for you later. It's yo, you live here? Yeah, my mom's cooked. Come get some of this food. We gonna sing. This is what we do. Tomorrow you getting on the bus with us. We gonna talk to your mom's blaze. And that's how the crabs in the barrel thing came about. You got your crabs, you got them out, you shipped them off. Today it's not. I'm only helping the crabs that got money.
That's it. Because you know what, dudes don't favor the talent much. They see everything as competition.
Exactly.
It's a fear.
The problem is too, also people don't know how to be honest with themselves. So if somebody go, yo, you really can't sing, don't take that as hate.
No, they would.
You really ain't as good as you think you are. Don't take that as
Weekend.
Woo!
I like the Weekend.
Really?
I like the Weekend, but I'm gonna explain why.
His songs is nice, but the live performances.
I don't care if I was live performance. Studio albums is what I like, but
he said, "Give me the finished product. I don't care."
All right, you said the Weekend, right? Yeah. To me, I think I might catch flack on this podcast. I think Frank Ocean's better than the Weekend to me.
I like Frank Ocean. I think I think Frank Ocean is here. Like I think my thing with Frank is a talent, and I think it's this really.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he beat them with this so crazy that they'll never let that happen again. The way he finessed the game, I don't think that'll ever happen again, yo.
He did
listen to We All Cry. That track had me in tears. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, word.
I like the Weekend for what the Weekend does, right? What he does. If you're doing the Weekend type of music, you got to be in the mood to listen to the Weekend. I'm not playing him every day, but I like him for what he
on the
does,
weekend,
right? Not even on the weekend. I just like him for certain. If I feel like I want to be in this 80s, not like this 80s, this retro 80s feel, but it's modern. I'm going to listen to The Weeknd because he's going to give me that type of sound.
Nah,
he ain't in
did
my
have an ill
everyday
sound.
playlist, but I get it. When I'm in that mode, this is what I'm gonna rock with. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I like October London. That dude that's on Death Row.
That's Snoop's artist. Yeah, he's been around for like 2017.
I gotta check him out.
Yeah, October London.
Yeah, me too. I've been hearing his name so frequently. I gotta check him out.
Just
yo.
put it this way,
especially if Clip giving him a stamp, I gotta listen.
He's the new Marvin Gaye, fam.
Yeah, and
really?
He's literally the new Marvin Gaye, fam.
Yeah.
Like when you hear him, you're gonna think they sampled Marvin Gaye. That's literally how he sounds.
Come on.
I heard Danny Boy back on Death Row. Is that true?
Yes, he is. Danny Boy's back on Death Row. The East Siders is back. The East Siders is on Death Row. Dog Pound is on Death Row. Rage is on Death Row. RBX is back on Death Row. Harry O is the COO of Death Row.
Wow. Snoop brought it back.
Snoop
what is he doing?
Right, bro. And the Snoop and Dre album dropping next month. So
hey yo,
Snoop and Dre,
that's crazy. Come on now, Snoop.
What's going on with the music?
Dre need to drop this album already, because now that everybody is in line and Suge is not in the way, Dre has no excuse. You got
dropping the album next month,
huh?
They dropping the Snoop and Dre album next month.
Dre need to drop Dre's album.
I don't want to hear Dre.
Oh, you mean like a Detox 3? Like, because I'm thinking like, what you mean, like a beat joint, or like what you mean?
Album. Why we need a Detox? You doing the whole Snoop album?
Still, because first of all, I heard songs that I thought was going to be on the Detox when he was saying the Detox is coming.
But he did say Detox was when he did the Compton album. He said Detox been got scrapped. That's over.
No,
why everybody keep asking for that? It's over.
I heard songs that was like unreleased.
Yeah, they was dope.
I'm Wire Days, and that was supposed to be on this Detox album. I'm talking about they wasn't even mixed.
And I heard them. That's why he ain't put them out.
Yeah, once you heard them, that's it.
Once you heard them, it was a rap. Like,
it was a Pusha T and Kanye song that Dre did. I got it on my iPod. That's how old this shit is. Because
I gotta hear that track.
No, it was fire. I had
a whole Kanye album that Dre produced.
Word.
Wow. You gotta send that link.
It was called. It's the Jesus is King too.
You gotta send that link to the group chat.
Yeah, you gotta send that, man.
You
got
to.
Yeah, I heard it's a song. I heard it's a Dipset song with Dr. Dre.
Yeah,
is that true?
There's 5 Dipset songs with Dr. Dre.
They only put one out.
Which one was that?
No, they didn't put it out either. They didn't even put it out. It's only 5 records. He did 5 records for them. He came to New York.
I heard from them when he was like, they coming out with an album with Dre, and that was it.
You know what it was? They ain't have enough money to clear him.
True.
Oh.
Yeah,
all right, you see, being that we're speaking about unreleased tracks, right? Before we go to the next topic, has anyone heard that Once Upon a Time in Shaolin album? Because I'm like, I can't find no link for this album.
You're never gonna find it.
Yo, that's fine.
Oh, you talking about that joint that sold for the milli? That joint?
Yeah.
Joint?
Find that album.
Nah, you ain't gonna find that.
You might as well not even ask for it.
Hey, RZA is so smart, yo. That's a smart dude, bro. How he hustle homie like that, and then the feds ran down on homie and took the copy or something like that.
Yeah,
so you just out that bread. Yeah, you just out that bread. Like that's crazy. Yo, you don't want no problems with the RZA, bro. You don't want no problems with him.
RZA's different.
RZA
all the way
dropped
different.
The whole orchestra album, what, like a month and a half ago?
Yep.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Clip, yo, you gotta talk more, bro. You got, I see though. You need a
need to send those links.
Short segment or something like that.
Yeah, he does, man. He got all the music info.
You just run. We gotta get you that, bro. We gotta get you a short segment or something like that. You sitting on too much knowledge, yo.
Go ahead, Clip. Go ahead, Clip. What do you think?
Oh, go check that. Like I said, go check that Snoop and Dre record featuring Janae Aiko called "Gorgeous." With the Bob James flip. Westside Gunn and them dropped a new project, Still Praying.
Yo, let me.
Jason and Martin and Mike Keys dropped a project. Sheik Loose dropped Gorilla Ween last week.
Okay.
Come on,
Lucci.
Westside Gunn dropped an 11 EP too.
Yeah, he did. He gave up. He gave you 2.
Well,
in the same joint. He gave you 2, yo, in the same day.
That because I was looking at Westside Gunn and all I saw was Praying. He got a Praying, one with DJ Drama and one by itself. It's the same song, but DJ Drama's on. What's the other album?
Oh, it's called 11.
11. All right, I'm
Yeah.
looking for.
And they did the Prince. They re-released the Prince Tokyo live performance from 1990 remastered.
I just told you. I told you. Now they're gonna do.
Damn.
Oh, you did say that. You started that, yo. You started the episode off with that, yo.
In England, it's gonna be Prince in Italy. It's gonna be Prince. It's gonna be It's gonna be purple skies and blue mountains. I'm telling you.
Yo, Trev, you write for the Simpsons, huh, Trev? You write for the Simpsons?
Dave East and A-Rap Music released a record.
Word?
Yeah, Kodak Black released a project. I don't know how to feel about him because he looked crazy on Casanova.
Yeah. Let's get into that. What was that about?
He was hot.
Let me tell you something. He's next. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It's gonna be too late. You let him know,
but he's looking like it's gonna be bad for him, yo.
It's gonna be too late because again, we go back to the topic we talked about last week regarding destruction. It's not all. It's the 10% that's empowering the 85% that's having him look like that. Because there's no reason for that. He's young too. For him to be like that and going through, and you got money, you can get the help.
Exactly.
But here's the thing:
that don't help. That don't work all the time.
He ain't the first artist we've seen on drugs. He ain't gonna be the last artist we've seen.
Exactly. But he just looks.
You remind me of ODB, yo.
Yes.
Can I say what Hov said years ago? You are who you are before you got here. True. Like you've been had that problem, and now the money just magnifies that, and it expands that because now it's at your disposal at a faster rate.
In Florida, Florida was what, that Flocka? At one point in time, it was that Flocka.
Oh yeah, that Flocka was nasty block work, yo. That joint had people climbing trees and chewing faces and I don't know. Shout out to Florida, yo. Y'all tough in America. I don't know how y'all do it down there, yo.
I remember a lot of these rappers is addicted to Percocets. These Percs got them going crazy. And remember, they can get all they got to do is fake an injury, and the doctor will prescribe them a bunch of perks.
Yep.
Yeah.
But to pop it just like that, it's for them as casual.
It's the feeling that they get from it. Like when you know how sometimes you get surgery or you get like something on you, and the doctor be like, "Yo, I'm gonna prescribe you some perks, some medicine for the pain. Don't give me no perks, yo." I tell them all the time, "Don't give me no perks. I don't want that shit because I'm not a pill popper."
Yeah, man.
They
junkies, glorified junkies. Like I
don't want something that make me feel good. Like,
I
don't want that. Just take away the pain, dude.
Ayo, good and better is two totally different words and two totally different feelings, yo. You absolutely.
Because I watched the video with him and Kai Cenat on, and I was like, yo, why is he had the Bobby Brown jaw, like it's like this, like the like he had the serious lock jaw, and then like it was just like crazy. Just to watch him like that. I'm like, as you said, a young man, what happened to you, bro? What's going on?
Drugs.
Like, we always talk about the culture vulture, but we'll become a lot of our influencers are on that culture vulture train as well.
Of course.
Like it's sad that we're following that because there's no way you can do when we get up to where we're gonna have guests and all that. It's no way that we're gonna be able to sit around and talk to somebody who's intoxicated.
I'm not talking to nobody intoxicated.
Oh no, we jumping them. Yo, you listen. You pop a pill on our show, we jumping you. We stomping you out.
We're not out of respect for black men. Yo, we stop.
Yeah, we're not doing that. We stopping the show, but we gonna give you a talk.
Yeah, we
stomping you out.
We're not. First off, I don't want to broadcast you looking like this.
Exactly. Now
we don't need to views.
Like that's people like academics, and Kasa not young, so he don't know no better. But when you got people like acting them, they the ones who push this narrative. Like these are the suckers.
Yeah,
I don't care how much money they made off of it. They are suckers to me because y'all are getting paid off of drama and pain and trauma. It's not respected. You got all these black, you out here, you promoted all the Chicago gang violence, and then when this shit happened to Lil Durk eventually and all other rappers. Now you like, oh, they was stupid. Nah, y'all was
exactly.
They was
Yeah,
into all the narratives that y'all was promoting.
that's a fact.
And not for nothing, they was good in their hoods until you started talking about it. Nobody knew what was going on in Chicago 63rd, and nobody knew nothing about that.
He added fuel to the fire. You didn't. You basically were now a voice of reason.
And you technically was snitching to the feds. Because why are you telling everything that's going on?
Yeah.
Academics is a dweeb though. Let's keep
no
it real.
Disrespect, but academics, the era that we come from, bro, you'd have caught a bullet for talking this much on the camera.
But he don't come out. He wasn't never coming outside though. And now he got that big old. That big old crib. He probably still don't come outside too much.
You got to come out sometime. You got to go for groceries. Sometimes
you got it. Not nowadays. I don't even go outside for groceries. Thank you, HelloFresh.
Oh shoot!
Sponsor us, yo.
Bougie. I like that. I like that. I like
get the pearls. I can't get the pearls. I gotta do something.
The shorty is wild. Yo, it's true though, because get Kodak Black help. If your people around you don't care about you, Kodak Black, remove them. Seek some positive people to stand around to get you that help that you need. If you need some mental health, drug rehab, seek something. Religion, if you have to. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? But get clean, brother. It's not the way to go out.
Had kids too, so it's like, yo, how are you even prevalent in their lives if you like this all the time?
I mean, we saw Whitney and Bobby like that all the time.
Yeah,
they was a little older though. Like,
I mean, but
we still laugh at it though.
High.
Yeah,
we was growing older with them. They was young in the when they was doing "We Got Something" in common. They was
that's on. That was
and what they was talking about.
They were. Remember all this? Yo, they got something. Yo, damn, Clip. Every little step I take will be there.
But you know,
oh God, yo,
put him on.
Oh my God.
Well, they said somebody out here was their supplier. We ain't go. That was Supreme Team. We ain't gonna say nothing else about that.
Listen.
Hey yo, I ain't gonna lie. Bobby in them streets, right though? Like
he was.
Bobby was in them streets, yo. Knock it off, yo. And he come from the projects. We come from the Maryland or the Baltimore projects,
Boston.
Maryland projects. Come on, man.
He couldn't sleep that night. He tossed and turned.
On the telephone.
I want to rock with you, baby.
Yeah, you want to rock. We are on our own. Oh. If I was you and you were me, better.
Why? Fellas, why? Okay.
Yo, we going to hell, bro.
And for real,
yo, it's just jokes, yo. It's just jokes.
I love Bobby. Don't get it twisted.
I won't go to hell. So all respective gods, it's just jokes. I won't go to no hell.
I'm keeping it real now. This drug thing impact our community a lot, right? But I really know Bobby lost it when I saw him in Ja Rule's video hopping out that helicopter and his jaw was like this, chilling with him.
I know you're getting bored.
But geez, he survived a lot, yo. Like at the end of the day, yo, you lose your wife, you lose your daughter, you know what I'm saying? That's hard, yo.
And he stays strong, bro.
Yeah, I don't know how he do it, yo.
I'm telling you,
that's a tough spirit, man.
But that was the demons that was haunting him that caused him to the drugs.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? So Bobby was my favorite member of the crew.
Yeah, you are.
Bobby got one of my favorite albums ever made. Like, it's probably in my top 3 favorite R&B albums ever
Bobby
made.
Brown recorded in St. Nick Projects.
Yes.
Before Teddy Riley went to Virginia. Let's not forget that, and that's a hood dude, but that's back when you can go to different hoods, and they respected you.
Bobby just walk up in Saint Nick like that. That wasn't happening.
My prerogative was the projects and Saint Nick projects,
and the label didn't even want him to go to Bobby to Teddy. He was like, "No, I need that uptown funk. Like,
yeah.
Like I don't want this old rack slow. I need that street R&B.
Street appeal.
Yo, that's real. Yo, shout out to Teddy Riley for that uptown funk, man. What they call that?
New Jack Swing.
Yo, shout out to Teddy Riley for New Jack, man. That's crazy when a man could create a sound like that.
Music. He's the father of the street R&B music.
And let's not
crazy.
Bobby and Whitney bailed out Bimmy for $1 million.
Yes.
Why are you bail him out? Because that's the plug.
That's the plug, yo.
I said, yeah, he get bought in. Here we going on tour. We need Bimmy.
Yo,
get him out.
He was like, Cameron, Bobby Brown lapped up, get him out ASAP.
ASAP, that's in the budget.
Movie
Let my people
with Bobby came with Wendy remember the Bobby and Whitney movie? Whitney told Bobby, yo, you need to go to the Connect, go to Bimmy. It was talking about Bimmy, but yo, you need to go to what's it called to get some break, some back, some blow. And Bobby go get the blow, but he sniff it all and come back to the door to the crib with the residue on his nose, like
But yo, one thing before it was Bobby Brown, we had Alexander O'Neal.
Oh wow!
Can't you understand it? No.
We had good love, and now it's gone. So, girl.
Alexander O'Neal was that dude, though.
Hey,
listen, we're not ranking on our people. It's just I'm just telling you. Unfortunately, drugs destroy our people.
Ray Charles.
But a lot of good music came from the drugs, bro. I'm sorry, I'm not advocating drug users, but they made a lot of great songs when they were.
But because it was pure, it wasn't no fentanyl or nothing.
It was pure.
It's different when it comes from the earth straight, right? It's different.
It was pure. It was crazy.
Sosa came straight from Sosa and was
remember they ain't had no Dare or McGruff commercials back in the day. They ain't had those for them.
That's a fact, yo. Hey, yo, speaking about that, yo, that's like that. Remember that one cartoon that had the Ninja Turtles in it? It had
that came with that.
Now, remember that joint? That joint that had everybody in it. Remember that? G.I. Joe.
They know the joint.
It was that one cartoon that had one episode where they put all the cartoons together.
Right.
Drug-free episode. That joint was fire too.
It was. I still remember that joint. I'm 42 years old. I still live my life by that joint. Real talk.
You know what's so crazy?
Valuable lessons.
You know what's crazy about that? Reagan was saying no to drugs, but he was the plug.
Yo, they had Winnie the Pooh, Ninja Turtles. It was like it was all the Saturday morning cartoons. That's what it was. All the Saturday morning cartoons, and they came together to do an anti-drug. That's why a lot of us wasn't on drugs. It came because the cartoons was telling us, chill out. You don't need to be on there.
Word up, yo. That's a fact.
Or the commercial with the eggs. This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs.
Or the joint with the ballerina. I want to be a ballerina when I grow up.
Or the joint where
she's spinning fell. I'm not a chicken. You're a turkey. Drug dealers are dogs. Don't even talk to them. Cowabunga. I remember that. Nobody says that I want to be a junkie when I grow up. They should have. It was running. Yo.
When they say no commercial was junkies.
Yo. You see, you can't do that now.
Shout out to the 80s, yo.
Nowadays songs, they be all high.
Right, because you know
And now
it
you
get a
know,
bad rep.
and knowing is half the battle.
And knowing it's half the battle. Yo, hey yo, Cliff. I live my life by that too. I still say that, yo. Now you know, and knowing it's half the battle, I still say that, yo. Shout outs to G.I. Joe, man.
Shout out to G.I. Joe, yo.
Word up, yo.
Yo,
no, big facts.
But yo, prayers to BuckShot. Prayers to BuckShot.
Yes. Yo, I was disgusted.
That was nasty.
I didn't understand it, but then I read it. They were saying that he got jumped and got beat really, really bad, and he's in the hospital.
Yeah, I seen the video. I was like, oh.
He put out a statement today. He put out a statement himself.
Oh yeah, about some squatters, right, Cliff?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Squatters. He owned property over there over in that area where he got touched up at, and he was trying to get them squatters up out of his property. You know, I guess words were exchanged and dudes popped off on him, but they started pistol whipping him and all of that.
Yeah, all that's unnecessary, man. And for the dude that filmed it, I don't know what joy you got out of filming that.
If I'm arguing with you about you getting off of my property, I'm not making no threats. Yo, dog, all right, y'all stay right here. I'm not even coming. Y'all stay right here. This is what's gonna happen. Hello, 911. Yo, I need you to
Yo, but you know what's so funny though? I'm sure he tried that. And somehow, some way, these squatters, they know the game, yo.
They know the law.
Like squatters know, they know the game. Like that's not something that you just say, you know what, I'm gonna just pick up and I'm gonna start tomorrow. Now you got hipped, you know, they be wiggling their way in. I'm pretty sure you don't call the police a few times, yo.
Probably.
Or maybe he tried to handle it like a Brooklyn dude. Maybe he did try to just run down, like, yo, get up out my.
Yeah, but you're too old for that. You're in your 50s. You gotta chill
at a certain age.
Yeah. You should have bought the rest of the boot camp clip for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You needed everybody for that one.
Yeah, but it was a taxpaying citizen.
If you're gonna do it like that,
you a taxpaying citizen.
Yeah,
you gotta chill, bro.
You gotta chill. Like, if you're gonna do that, that's why you call the police to do that. Hey, listen, B. I don't really support police, but I need y'all in this moment.
Were you gonna say that in the phone call? No, what? Hello. Listen, I don't really support y'all, but
listen, I pay all this money for my property. These people are squatting on my property and they won't move. And I asked them nicely to move, and they refuse to move. And if they don't move, I'm telling you right now, somebody's gonna die. I need y'all to get here. That's
BuckShot.
That would have been my statement.
Get well, brother.
That's very open too. That ain't saying that I'm gonna do nothing. That's just saying that, yo, it's kind of dangerous in this situation. That's kind of open ended right there. That probably would have been a nice way to leave it.
Yo, I seen the numbers. Not to cut y'all wisdom. Trump got $120.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at it.
Damn.
I'm not looking at it because whatever's going to happen is going to happen. It is what it is.
Either way, listen, anybody that's invested in this, let me tell you, you still got to take your black ass to work tomorrow. You still got to pay that rent. So slow down. You know what I'm saying?
The world ain't changing tomorrow, right?
They tell you tomorrow. We gotta take our asses to work.
Rome is not gonna be built in a day. That's a fact.
That's a fact. We still gotta, like I was telling my wife earlier. I was like, yo, people over here cursing at people. Yo, take that roach off your ceiling, man. Worry about the roaches in your kitchen. They about to riot. You know what I'm saying?
They about to riot.
Yo, but let me say this about BuckShot, because he also deals with an illness too. I don't know which one, but I know it's
seizures.
That seizures. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about when I heard about that, because I'm like, I know because I went to one of his shows. I went to a show he was supposed to be at, but because of his illness, he had to cancel and bring. I think Texas still had to come out for him. I did catch him later, I think at the Apollo or some other show. I think I saw him twice, but I know he deals with the illness. That's why when I heard that he got beat up, I was like, damn. As at a certain age, you don't heal the same way you do when you fucking 16 years old. You know what I'm saying? He's what, 50, pushing 50, probably 60, right? So I feel like that's what I was thinking about, like, damn. But yeah, get well to BuckShot, and I still listen to his old music too, because he got a classic.
That's a fact, man.
That was kids though, right? That wasn't like, what generation of people was that? Because when I saw the video, I only saw the one person
was
that
kids. It
stood
probably was
in
kids.
him. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's
Probably was.
wild though. Like wow. Cause I could imagine y'all not understanding his legacy. And that means y'all just beat up an old man. That's great. And stood over him and filmed it and put in it like that. That's the part that I understand people need attention, and I understand like a lot of people are starved for attention. You know, we come from like single parent homes, and we may be only child, no siblings, you know, and things of that nature. You know what I mean? And really be needing their attention. But to go that far, you know, to see like some numbers like on your gram or
Exactly.
something like that, that is if that's how you living, you know what I'm saying? Kudos to you. But there's a whole nother like perspective to that out there. Like that's kind of pitiful. Like if
Wholehearted,
that's the
man.
way, yeah, like if that's the way that you desire to gain attention, you could find a way better way, yo. You could find a way better way. You just use that same ambition and carve you out another path, man. To
Word.
stop.
That's a
I ain't gonna
fact,
tell you to
man.
stop living like that, but
What they
it's
don't
dangerous.
understand is that what they don't realize is that their actions are gonna have a lot of consequences in these streets.
Sure
And
will.
Yes.
it's going to turn into a whole nother thing that could have been easily avoided if y'all just left. You
Yeah.
beat on the man that you don't know who connections he got connected to. He got a lot of people that love him out here, B.
That's a
So
fact.
you don't know if he got little nephews. You don't know if he got little cousins that just want to turn up now just because y'all wilded.
Right. And it ain't like y'all got hide. They know where y'all at. Y'all at the house that
Yeah,
he own. Like you
exactly.
where y'all going? Like
Yeah, I
y'all
say
at
that
the
too.
place he own. Like he own
Inferior
that
at
place.
that too. Yeah, how you
Yeah.
wrong and strong? So inferior. You're a squatter in his home, and you're
But
angry.
where was this? Where did this incident happen?
So
Like
it's that kind of world.
this was
It,
in
it,
Huh, Trav?
it happened in Brooklyn.
where's his property he owned that he got beat up at?
In Brooklyn.
Like he
Some
owned
joint in Brooklyn.
or was in Brooklyn? Okay.
Yeah,
What part of Brooklyn? Anybody know? I don't.
like East
I don't
Flatbush
I
It
or
was Flea
don't
Bad
know.
Bush, I think.
yeah.
Oh damn. It's
And the
a
thing is,
that's
the
a
dude
good.
that some parts, but the dude that was filming it, I don't understand like what joy he found in that. He's like, "Yo, look at this, man!" Like,
He just wanted to get some shine on the internet, like everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, cloud chat. This is the thing, yo. They don't care about the See, listen, it's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna watch.
yeah, he just
Mm-hmm.
implemented.
And
Just
a
implemented yourself.
majority of those comments is going to be clowning you. Like they are going to be calling you all types of the things you didn't think you was going to get called for that action. You're gonna have
Yeah,
a few people that's going to back it and so on and so forth. But it don't even. It just really be about having eyes on.
You gonna have people that's going to like run up on you later on, like, why did you film this?
Mm-hmm.
Like if we know the streets and we know the generation of streets that we come from, everybody's being watched. So you homeboy laughing at an OG getting beat like this over some nonsense, they gonna be on your head
Got
top
you.
too.
Right.
that's a fact.
Like
Right.
Uh,
that's the
that's a
era we come
fact.
from. Me and you both 42, so we already know, like, yo, dog. It's a whole
You,
different. We don't come from this new era of filming everything. We come from the era where, yo, dog, get that camera on my face.
that's it.
Right.
These dudes
Only
gonna
time for the camera is when it was a family function, a graduation. That's about it.
or you getting
Yeah.
down and dirty with that whatever.
Yeah, that.
Right.
Mm.
Right. But just being out and about, just filming your daily activities, making your virtual journal and all of that, like that's. But like I always say, like just looking at like reality TV, quote unquote, like that's like the whole birth of this. You know what I'm saying? Because real talk, it put like that road rules. What was the other one that they had?
Real world, the real world.
Yeah, real world. It put that feeling in your pocket, like you could just. You understand? You could just say like this, and then now you
Mm-hmm.
on real world. Like
I
you know
just
what I'm
wish they'd
saying?
have
Now
put
you the
restrictions
road
on it.
rules.
I just wish they'd have put restrictions on it.
Exactly, man.
I just
That
wish a lot of that stuff wasn't getting broadcasted. I like a lot of stuff made the next generation worse because they felt like it was no rules to nothing because they saw everything online. So it was like, yo, I can look at my phone and just see anything I want on some over the top, any kind of craziness
That's a
that
fact.
you just programmed the whole generation to not care.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yo, I was talking to Ron about this. Just real quick, just like or that not caring thing, right? Just like real quick conspiracy theory, right? Like, you know how like some things is the imagination, but the imagination often comes from reality or turns to reality, right? So boom, you got like super serums, right? Follow me though, like follow me, because I'm going to bring it to reality. So you got like super serums that create like the first super soldier, right? Like a Captain America kind of guy, right? So we under the notion we trying to build, stronger, bigger, better, whatever, for war purposes or for whatever purposes. Then as you start seeing it, it starts coming to be like, yo, well, let's create people with, less emotions, like less feeling, let's try that. Let's see how that works. You know what I'm saying? And it's like everywhere I look, I understand now, like, the real prison is your mind. Like the real prison
That's
is
a
not the
fact.
jail. The real prison is your mind. If I can control what you think, you know what I'm saying? Then I can control what you feel. So it's ill how I could separate you from your pops. And then I could separate you from your moms by just, raising the cost of living a little bit. Now I got you. Now you not in love. You don't feel loved, right? Because there's nobody around you. You outside with a bunch of people who don't feel loved, that don't understand love, because they're not getting it from the main source either. Because the main source is dealing with the societal efforts that they have to put up. You know what I'm saying? So now you out in this world, you out in the street, you don't really care. You don't have feelings. You understand? Like we be having like weekends. We was having weekends with like 24 bodies. Like that's crazy. Like where's the heart? Like when you just drive by and just shoot a bunch of people already mourning for folk, right? Then we think about, well, what's the war? Right? What's the war? The war is not necessarily country to country. The war might just be rich against poor. And who's the soldiers? If you could just convince the poor to kill each other in any method, like, and then be like, yo, well, that's how they do it. And then like, give other folk the crystal method and be like, well, that's how they do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, like I said, conspiracy theory, like shit.
No, it's not. It's not.
At the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying? Like when I just was thinking about it, like, because they put that out so much. They put this idea out. And we know that there's civil wars, and we know that there's population control, and we know that there's distractions. And I was all right. And with the distraction thing, like Clip was saying, all that fire music was coming out that small spot. There was very little distraction at that time.
Yeah, they was focused on their
Everybody
craft.
don't got no TV.
Nah, they was focused on their craft, and it was the pain. Something has to motivate you, has to inspire you. Like a lot of artists, because you rhyme, Shawnee. I know Trevor probably writes poetry and Clip creates beats. Sometimes you feel inspired. my bad, Clip. I thought you wrote poetry. I thought you wrote poetry. I heard something like that in the past. Like
you hella inspirational. Like I think that, and that it comes from that too.
Little bit. I got, but I'm not sitting here just was Wednesday. The wind blew. Yo,
I didn't mean like that, bro. Yo, oh my God, you know what? I take that back. You see, people think we're crazy, but yo, we coming up on our time. I just want to say,
I'm a poet. Fuck it, I'm a poet.
I got love for you, brother.
Take it.
We about to shoot up out of here. It was a pleasure working with you, brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but love for you. I can't wait till we go in person. And we knock it out in person studios. Right. Shout outs to BuckShot, get well, brother. Kodak Black, get well.
Happy birthday to Ron, man. Happy birthday,
Quincy Jones.
You got the wild pause of the year though.
Yeah, won't run.
Down. We go.
Run.
You kick the home run of the pauses. Pause.
He said you kicked the home run.
The grand slam of the pauses with that picture you posted group chat. Oh my God!
Yo, and this is what type of BuckShot?
Sports Illustrated.
Peace to everybody who's watching. This was R.I.P. Shout out to
Jordan out here looking like a Baywatch.
Yo. The token Baywatch dude. The token
Baywatch black guy.
Yo, where's your mother? Yo, put that as your background next week. That's yo.
Nah, we ain't gonna violate him like that.
Yo, nah. Hey yo, Ron. I know you're watching.
You better
be lucky. I love you. Better be lucky. I love you, and I don't know how to Photoshop. So I'm gonna put that.
Nah, you can't even do that. Because remember, he firearm training right now. I ain't messing with him. Leave him alone.
Oh, nah. Ain't nasty with the nunchucks. Speaking of Michelangelo, right?
Bruce Lee, he Bruce Lee with a pistol.
Yo,
I was like Bruce Leroy the third.
happy birthday, Ron. Nothing but love, bro. Happy birthday, NYP. We out, yo. My brothers, I love you guys, man.
Love you
Hey,
too.
I love y'all all, man. I had a blast, man. I always have a blast. Yo, Trev, be safe. Clip, be safe. Mikey, be safe, man. Hey,
yo, Black ass is gonna work tomorrow.
This was the comedy episode this week. It was comedy this week.
Hey, yo, this. I'm gonna say this too. Yo, if the Knicks lose to Atlanta tomorrow,
y'all be gonna find Trae Young is injured. Y'all be fine.
Yo, how you? But Trae Young is like 5'5", yo, and he going crazy.
He's dead like, nice.
Yeah, he know how to run a game, man. I ain't gonna lie. He don't play no defense, but he know how to run a game, no, yo. Kid nasty. I ain't gonna lie, kid nasty.
But he just
I don't know what the Knicks. One of my boys love the Knicks. He think they gonna go to the finals this year. I told him to slow down a little bit. Y'all gotta get your bearings together. Right now, y'all looking kind of shaky.
Yeah, we got. Hey, yo, we lose to Atlanta. I'm coming back next episode. I'm gonna be one of these guys in the background. B, you heard?
Yo,
you gotta send me that picture, yo.
Oh yeah, yo, Clip. I got you. I got you. Say no more.
Before we go, yo, Shawnee, real quick. I know you was real hyped about your man that tried to take the baseball out the glove at the game.
The Yankees game.
Yo, Bronx life or no life, baby.
Yo. With that being said, we out, NYP.
We out, yo.
Love, yo.
Yeah.
Peace and love.
Oh, shit. Hey, yo, buddy.